bracket that we've
That's
ever
true.
had.
That's true. Our
Here.
first Tekken ever.
Coming up next, really excited. I think it's a very open bracket. I have no clue what's going to happen.
I mean, let's take a look here. Do you know anything about these players?
I really don't, so it's wide open. Yeah, this just ended. But yeah, and then after this, stay around for Tekken. It's going to be fun. And again, like, one of the first, like, Seattle Tekken brackets that we've had for Tekken 8.
Oh, yeah.
Aside from, there was one at, I think, was there one at Seattle Strivers?
Yes, yeah.
One at Seattle Strivers, yes. So we do have a bit of idea of, like, and obviously Tekken 8 is very similar to Tekken 7, so, you know, a lot of legacy skill.
A lot of legacy skill, a lot of legacy players.
Also stick around later, too, because I think the real treat of today for FGC is going to be how absurdly stacked this Guilty Gear Strive bracket is. So, looking forward to it of both these brackets. I'm not really feeling this Tekken music, I can't lie, but I hope that...
The in-game music is better, the opening music's kind of whatever. It's a little anime.
I hope you have a good time. I'm glad you decided to watch Muni 2 rather than the
Arc World
Tour. Yeah, I mean, hey, listen.
They've been playing for like an hour.
They actually, no, I saw the schedule. It was like a 90-minute show, which is a crazy show.
That's a long show for like a gaming thing. That's a long show in general, but like.
I just saw a concert that was 90 minutes long, like last week, and I was like, it can fly if the band is good, and the band was good, but I hope you like Guilty Gear music. If you're going to listen, they might just be playing the full soundtrack.
Yeah, the whole thing. I mean, are they just playing Gear music?
They are. And the thing is, they brought out both Naoki, the male vocalist,
yeah, they also
and Aisha,
yes,
the female vocalist.
Yeah.
So really a special show if you were live. Watching a concert on Twitch kind of does nothing for me, but I'm sure that live goes crazy. Listen, whoever starts the mosh pit during Love the Subhuman Self, you have my respect if you do it. That's all I'm saying.
Someone's got to.
You really got to. I want to see Pep do the Pep dance, you know?
Dude, I got to see him do it. I was so sad that wasn't his player intro video.
Oh, if Pep had got up, swished the hair back, and done the little dance, I would have lost it.
I don't, because that's not him in the video.
Oh, no, it's not. It's not. That's the actual music video of the song.
Yeah,
so.
But he should learn how to do that dance.
He should. Anyway, I'm going to hop off commentary to let someone who has a stronger understanding of Tekken.
God, I hope somebody who does shows up because I can't. I've not watched a full game of Tekken 8.
I've watched a decent amount of Tekken 8, especially thanks to that like Say-Jam streamer bracket. But I think the level of play here is going to be a bit higher than that of the streamer bracket, and also going to demand a commentator who knows more than I do.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to like tell people like, hey, there's open commentary for Tekken.
I would love to do so. I will do that right now.
That's fine. All right, they're
anyone. Thanks for sticking around. I've been Mars. Leon's going to be stuck here forever, so...
I am here forever. I'll
keep you company, but in the meantime, thanks for watching. Check me out at Forrest Mars on Twitter. Keep watching. Have a good time. I'll commentate Strive. Bye!
Get ready for the next battle.
All right. Looks like we're going straight in. So this should be... Yeah. Christian versus Stardust. Christian, longtime Tekken player in the area. I know Stardust, Steve, another player that's been around for a while. Again, I have not seen them play Tekken 8 or much of this game at all, so looks like I'm getting a real expert. I'm phoning a friend, Tabitha Nickel.
Oh, I have nothing to say about this game. I barely play this game. This is my setup. I just want to inform you and the crowd at home just so you know what to expect, but please don't tell any of the players this.
Okay.
Every single stage of this game is set to this song.
I was gonna say, oh, and you're leaving with that information. Can you like ask Tekken players if anyone wants to commentate?
No.
Okay.
I don't know Tekken players.
That's fine.
I know Silence. You want to get Silence on here?
No, Silence is in the bracket.
That's what I'm saying.
Silence is busy trying to win this thing, right? They're the 1 seed, aren't they? They are the 1 seed.
Well, is Dragon Slayer not in this tournament? I thought they were.
I don't see Dragon Slayer.
Oh, no, they're not. I thought they entered. I might just be going crazy.
I think you're crazy.
Crazy? I was crazy once. And they locked me in a room. A room with rats. The rats drove me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy.
Get out of here.
Professional commentator.
Anyway, there's Tekken on the screen. I hope we like this song, because we're going to be hearing it. All right. Yeah, please. It's been a minute. You know anything about Tekken? Okay, thank God, 'cause I do not. Oh, you want to take a mic? Yeah, pass that one to him.
All right. What is up, everybody? Got Combo and Lentini stepping on the mic. We're pulling in here to winners quarters of FGC number 10, Tekken 8 tournament. Good vibes. How we doing today, Lentini?
I am doing great. There we go.
Okay.
It took me a second. I was trying to figure out which one of these faders I am, but I found it.
You found it. You found it. Oh, no. Power
Yeah, so we're jumping right into some Jin and some Jack 8.
Yeah, this will be fun. This will be fun. All right, get that wild stang. Kick away. Heat burst. No activation. Just runs with a 4-4-2. Instant low.
I always find Jack's neutral so interesting because of how his jab game works. Like, he's got a slower jab, but then he has other moves that kind of fill that gap that suit his spacing game really well, because he doesn't want to be using a close-range jab. He wants to be using those moves that set him up for success a little bit further away from his opponent so he can play that long-range whiff punishy kind of game.
Yeah. Try to bait people. Frame trap just a little bit. Jab it up. Here goes into stance. All right, pushing in the corner here. There's the low. All right, we're going to have Jin jab out. There we have a stance. Finish up with a 2 right there. And we get our stance up
there
one
we
as
go.
well.
Classic.
Heat burst. There's a Rage Art. I don't think it's going to kill, but it'll be real close.
It's going to be close for sure. Either way, we're already 2 rounds to 2 here as well. We're kind of coming in at the last second. Don't get down 2. Don't get down 2.
Right, what's it going to be?
Don't
no.
Oh, okay.
Let's go for back 1.
All right.
There it is. Back 1, 2. Nice and simple. That's the first game.
First game to Stardust. And we are going to stage select. That's become a big thing in Tekken 8, I noticed. I saw some Twitter discourse where people were talking about we might have to introduce some like platform fighter style stage bans.
I mean, that was a thing that was present before in earlier Tekken games as well, but I do believe the Tekken World Tour rule set has now kind of mandated, at least for all official events, it's going to be all random stage every selection.
And we see that forward 2 coming out from Jack. And the throw break, that forward 2 is a big part of what I'm talking about. Another throw break into the down forward 2 from Stardust. Both of these guys spacing so carefully, but at the end of the day, this chip damage is really going in Christian's favor.
No, it's not enough. Stardust has not found that opening just yet. Taking this throw at the corner too. No wall splat here, and straight up just tackles him. Hold that shoulder, run it back.
And in case you forgot, yeah, let's get one more for the fans.
One more. All right, for our electric wind hook fist there. Jab it out. Nice.
Ooh, okay.
Stance dash in. Another electric. Keep that pressure going. Poking out with some lows here. Pushing Jack towards the corner. Trying to fight their way out. Oh, no.
Ooh.
Another back 1 to close out. That's a perfect.
That back 1 is working so well for Stardust.
It's got some nice reach to it. Relatively safe, too, if you're not having to commit to the 2 follow-up as well. So
yeah, exactly.
nice way to just poke things out. Great grab tech there. Push yourself away from the corner. Again, tech the throw. Hold that crumple into the heap. Engager as well. All right, wave dash on him.
We're back into this spacing game with so many grabs coming out from Christian. And yeah, Stardust is teching a decent number of them, but when you're playing that defensively and not really getting a punish afterwards, I feel like...
Ooh. The 1+2.
What's the wake up? Okay, going for that axe kick. Staying alive, though. Christian on the back foot this time around. There's the low. Jab checking. We're going back and forth with these, and Stardust manages to find his way in. It's just so important for Stardust. Find those opportunities to go in. Okay, the single jab into the electric. I like it.
We're going to get the hop kick. Finally, great conversion here as well. There's our tornado. Holds
oh,
no. No wall splat, and it's actually to drop the finisher as well.
I think he might have messed up his timing going for the 1-3 finisher. If you press it too early, you can get the wrong move, and sometimes that'll break up your combos. It's a little bit weird.
There it is. Okay. Nice fast throw tech again. The 4-4-2. Get that.
Forward 3-3 as well. That's another thing I'm seeing from Stardust. I feel like there are different archetypes of Jin players, and some of them just love that forward 3-3 mix-up.
Ran it straight into a launcher, though. It's going to hurt. Are we going to see a Rage Art pop yet? No, we're not. We're going to push to corner here. We got Rage Art on both sides. Heat finally activating here on the side of Christian.
Yeah, we're alive. We're alive.
All right, we're burning up that heat smash. Use of that chip damage. Poke low. Twice in a row.
The
and we're going to a round 5.
Stardust betting a lot in the neutral on that forward 4. But again, we were talking about Jack 8 loves to play at a distance. He has those long whip punish moves just like that. Hit him with a Wow Rising, and now you're going to eat a full combo into the corner, into Heat Engager. Can we keep going? Yes, we can with the extension.
Yeah, and immediately on the wake up, too, have to hold that low. And that was all just for a whip punish on a down 2 in neutral. Look at all this chip damage, and again, holding that low, finishing with the mid, and Christian's going to end up taking the next game.
That is painful. But yeah, 1-1, keeping it pretty even here. Christian really finding the adaptation. I feel like a big part of it was those neutral interactions. We did not see a lot of big combos coming out from Stardust, and even when he did, the momentum didn't really transfer on the Oki. He was able to get out of it pretty well. But now we're going into the pseudo infinite stage. But again, Stardust, he goes for the down 2, he gets whiff punished.
Gonna have to hold that first chunk of health down, and all the shit damage as well. Trying to push some aggro to get some of it back. Great sidestep left there to avoid the low, but the hop kick is gonna get whiff punish here. The turret that is punishable. We are gonna see a punish here.
Ooh.
Nice enter stance, throw up with the electric. Oh no! Feints out of stance with no follow-up, and Christian decides to press.
And yeah, that is going to be a true combo. One thing that's so scary for Jack there, that heat smash is frame 10, which not a lot of characters have. But it means when you're in those like low health situations as Stardust, you don't get to throw out jab punishable options anymore.
Yeah, that's going to hurt. That's really going to hurt. One thing to note is Christian did end up dropping that heat dash combo at the end of last round, and then maybe went for a grab almost immediately after. Not sure if that was some sort of misinput or setup or something like that, but could have been the end of the game a little quicker last time.
A little whiff there, giving Stardust another leaf on life. He does have a lot of resources to work with, but one resource he doesn't have is health, and the whiff punishes from Christian have been absolutely insane.
We've been Stardust throwing out that hop kick a little too greedily, it seems. We're going to see the power crush out of stance right there for pressure, and Christian's going to right back into the jab game. We are seeing a 4-4-2 to approach. There's the low. We have a crumple state into another heat engager. And now it's a back to Stardust game, but no, ran into the launcher.
Those down forward twos, as so much range from Jack. He doesn't really have to think about his spacing of whether or not it's going to hit. You can just let it rip Beyblade style any time of day, and it's always going to work. Also, Christian showing his ability to get those throw breaks.
Oh no, just the immediate low tick into heat smash the mid. That is disgusting. And Christian takes it 2-1 over Stardust.
That's rough.
Sometimes you got to keep it simple. You tick him once, you go mid. Blow him up.
Hit him with that chef's kiss. Keep it simple, stupid.
There you go.
Did a great job of adapting there. Very impressive play from Christian.
I think Christian really got the idea of, oh, okay, Stardust likes to press a lot. I can just keep my distance and wait a little bit more. And suddenly those hop kicks were getting blown up. That down 2, fantastic with punish on that down 2 that we saw in the second game. Christian really pulled it together. Great Jack gameplay.
One thing I found interesting is we didn't see a lot of like the Gamma Howl stance coming out from Jack in that play. Like, one thing I love about Tekken is the fact that there is no set way to play a character. You sort of have different sets of set play that you can set up with a different character, or flow charting that you see, and it really depends on the player what that flow chart's going to look like. So a lot of times it involves a lot of stance mix-ups. You know, you're using those silly little stance moves that he has and all the power-up properties that he gets out of it. But in this case, he just didn't really need it.
Yeah, it wasn't there. Got to keep a pretty straightforward game of just you throw your down forward 1s, down forward 2s, poke low, jab it out. And throw in the occasional, throw, of course.
Yeah, of course. So there was a lot of throw breaks that game.
Yeah, actually quite a few. That was coming out both ways from Stardust and from Christian. We did see a 1+2 make it through on the side of Stardust, though. Always fun to watch the Jin 1+2 animation. But, so just really solid play altogether from Christian. Like you said, coming out to the strengths of just a whiff-punishing gameplay style.
Yeah.
Right? And Jin fairly well-rounded. Just had to find a lot more of those openings to really pressure it. But it's like Jack can break out of stuff really fast. Sometimes it can be a bit of a commitment, but even though the jab is not traditionally 10 frame, doesn't mean that Jack doesn't have 10 frames.
Right, because you've got that forward too.
Exactly.
And,
the palm of death.
It is, that said, -12 on block.
Right. So it's a little risky.
You're going to eat a 12-frame punish.
Yeah, it's jab and beyond punishable. 12-frame punishable on that forward two. But, man, so many people get stuffed out of it so fast.
Yeah, it's a very interesting... I really find Jack 8's neutral game fascinating, the way that all flows together, as opposed to, like, you could just throw out 2, which is frame 11 and +1 on block, right? So you don't get the normal frame 10 options that a lot of characters do, but you still have that +1 poke. You're probably not going to be using the 1 as much because it's frame 12 and -2. It's just worse.
Yeah, why would you go for that? But even then, on the 2, if you're jab checking people, right, you got 11 frame, you're +1, next interaction, they can jab back, you guys trade. Right? You're no longer winning these interactions for free. You have to hold that trade. So that could become a remix where it's like you jab check with 2, and then you go for a forward 2, because on trade you get a knockdown, and then you can reset to a neutral stance that might be better for you.
Exactly. And you get a, like 50 damage on counter hit if you do manage to pull that off as Jack, which is like so
is insane.
Getting 50 damage off of a frame 10 move
is it really 50 damage on counter hit?
It's insane. Like with the combo, not the move itself.
Okay, gotcha. I mean, yeah, if you're trading, there's a decent chance you're going to confirm off that.
Yeah, because that happens a lot, right? You trade, they're throwing out a jab, you're throwing out like a launcher. You have time to recover because you're plus like 70.
Yeah, as long as you aren't knocked down, you can probably make that work. Yep. Oh, I think I heard a Victor?
You did. I know my man's getting excited after this one.
Yeah. We got
okay.
And Victor.
I'm just going to sit this one out and let you do your thing.
This is going to be sick. And like you said, right, different players have different flow charts. So I myself, even being a Victor player, I will have a different approach to playing this character than a lot of other people will. Some people like to use the stance sweep. Some people don't, right? Some people have different ways to kind of poke at us. Some people love throwing out a lot more throws. So I'm excited to see where Bati is going to take us today.
Yeah, so if you could just tell us real quick, why exactly is Victor balanced?
Well,
just curious for a
you know, he's a fairly linear character, very sidesteppable. His pressure is also, you know, of course, you could say it's almost any character, but once you understand it, once you know what the key points of mix-ups are, it's not going to be too crazy. Like, yeah, sure, he's got some big sword moves. Forward 1+2 sword move is -9. It's actually your turn. Even if it might be spaced to be pretty far, right? Up 1+2, the crazy quote-unquote EXDP, as some people like to call it. Oh, we got our 1+2 throw right here. Ooh. This is almost going to do. What's the OK option going to be? Just going to wait it out with a jab. Down forward one to take it. But it's like, yeah, you know, this character's sick. He's cool. He plays the game. Don't worry.
He is cool. And like, if you look at tier lists beyond like week 1, people have started to figure out, okay, this character's not that great. Mashing 2 is not a strategy anymore.
Yep, it is not. But we're
I know y'all have seen that with like Sajam, who just won an entire game by mashing 2 or something.
You can definitely do that. I'm pretty sure I coached my friend who had never played this character before. I told him to just press 2, and it worked. He won. He beat people he probably shouldn't have been beating.
The thing is, then you crouch under the gunshot, and like they just fold.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Like, that's where the counterplay comes in.
It's literally just the layer 1 understanding how the character works, and you're like, oh, okay, I can beat this.
Yeah,
and I gotta play more. So that's the real move you gotta be worrying about is the while running 2, and once you're at distance, you're gonna be seeing the quarter circle forward 2, the gunshot. But we're going to see a great launcher here from Sleep in response.
Yeah, this is what you're talking about. Once you know that level 1, there are those punish options. Sleep sidestepping and getting a full carry combo there. Unfortunately, a little too far behind, and in the end, Body was able to get that final little poke off. But there's the Shaheen Classic.
Yeah,
are you ready for the long-range low?
Yeah.
You cannot react to that.
We get the wall carry here to the Tornado for the wall combo. Immediate get up, hold those plus frames. Try to jab your way. There's a down back 4 again. Down 4, 1-1, and we have down 2 here, catching the aerial option to get it back on the ground. Oh my goodness, look at all these plus frames though. While running 2 into Perfumer 1+2, which again is still +4. The pressure from Victor has been great, but Sleep is not afraid to fight their way out. We haven't seen any counter hit down back 4s just yet. Fantastic armor reversal as well. Oh, great throws.
And now you're in this situation. Okay, he does go high, but you have to be so careful because Shaheen, he has 2 heat smashes, and one of them's a low. If you're not ready for it, he's going to check you. This character loves his cheeky little lows with that slide, with the heat smash. And so far, Body's doing a good job of dealing with it.
Yeah, great side step. We're going to have our hop kick launcher here as well. Slide him around, kick him up, give it to him, back and forth, laying on the ground. What's Oki going to be? Okay, we're going to have our stand-up again. Just flipped on with another launcher. We're going to be taking over the corner here. Are we going to be seeing the death? There it is.
Yes, we are.
Great confirms.
Evening it up.
Yep, round 5.
Game 1 not over yet. Breaking through the floor. One last opportunity for both of these players to go up 1-0 in the set, get that stage counter pick advantage, which, as we talked about, is kind of significant in this game, but oh!
Hard counter hit there, yep. You got to hold out those plus frames, don't get ticked. Again, another launcher. Bati's getting impatient, having to hold so much as plus frames. Nice, we're seeing the backdash here, a little more defensive play from Bati. Runs into the approaching option, yet again, poke low. Oh no. And first game's gonna go to sleep. Just great aggression. Bati just couldn't keep up.
The pressure from sleep in the neutral, using those running twos and those up forward ones, getting those plus frames on block. And then, of course, if you do finally swing, we saw exactly what happened. You get completely blown up.
Yeah, that was rough. Going over to Rebel Hangar for our second game. Another set here in winner's quarters.
A pretty honest stage. Nothing too crazy going on here. Oh, there you go, the up forward. It goes over lows. You have to be so careful. See, most characters, you take the low. With Shaheen, you just jump over it. Also, going for those flash kicks, not going to work out for him.
Oh no, the down two is going to get sidestepped, and it's going to get launched for a full combo. The sidesteps have been great on Sleep here. Again, Victor, relatively linear in a quite literal sense character, where you can sidestep so much and get insane punishes to follow. You just got to know where they are.
Okay, some jab checks. Find that opening.
There's the down two. Perfumer 1 is going to get blocked. That is punishable. We're going to see our 2-string come out. Keep it plus on hit. That is +4.
There we go again.
Okay, down back 4 is not going to connect. Okay, we have our +6 mix option only in heat. Opting for a double down 2, which is also plus in heat.
I'm starting to see Body figuring out this pressure. Okay, cheeky little low there, some mix-ups from Sleep. Trying to get back into this game, and that's your opportunity. Wall break, what's the combo gonna be? Right into heat. Are we gonna see some flash kick shenanigans, or are we gonna keep it honest?
All right, we're gonna wait it out.
Okay, 4-3-4.
Okay. While standing 2 counter hit? Oh no, but the 4-4-2 to continue the combo doesn't connect. That could have been the end. Another fantastic sidestep, but this time
and you
dead. Will get 1+2 throw.
Yeah, Sleep's sidesteps are pretty solid. That said, though, I feel like sidesteps are in a weird place in this game where the timing is a little bit different than previous Tekken games. And so if you're not perfect with it, you can get caught out. There's that flash.
There's definitely a lot of moves that like kind of fake track. There's obviously moves that you're meant to track, right? You have your homing moves. There's also kind of fake tracking, a lot of clipping. So for example, Victor while standing 1 ends up catching a lot of people's sidestep even though it's not meant to be an actual homing move.
I was like trying to sidestep a Paul, just spamming Death Fist once and getting hit over and over and over. Like, I'm just missing something in this game. I don't know what's going on, because that move is like the poster child of this has no tracking. But it's also a timing thing, right? If you sidestep at the wrong time and the move hasn't come out yet, well, it'll adjust and then it'll come out.
And then it'll get you right. Yeah, that'll apply to a lot of wild running moves as well. But wild running pressure is so prevalent in this game. It's just plus frames after plus frames. So, for example, we have Victor again pulling up with the wild running 2 for +5. But that is sidestep, and we almost saw it here from Sleep. But in this case, it's so timing dependent that it actually happened to clip.
I don't know how Sleep got out of that corner. That was terrifying, but you're on the edge of a perfect. Finally, the slide coming through, keeping him alive. The up forward cancel as well, but gonna get beaten out. Body not afraid of the pressure.
Nope, gonna just while standing 4 after blocking that sweep. Fantastic punish afterwards. We're going to a round 5 here on the second game.
Those up forward 1 cancels for Sleep are just not working. He's trying so hard to mix up Body, but the pressure game has been figured out. And yeah, we're just in this jab check place until eventually you get crouched under. No follow-up, but Body keeping the pressure on.
Yeah, now we're going for a lot of 1+2 here, trying to nab a counter hit launcher. Maybe there's a down 2 to catch a sidestep. Opting for another one that is a heat engager on a clean hit. Jab on through. Oh, he's smashing counter hit. Gonna have to hold this stage hazard as well.
Oh, and hold it, he will into heat on top of that. Forward 3-4, not gonna work.
We're seeing a heat burst here, another down back 4. All right, going for the 1+2 grab. It's gonna get tech 2. Opts for the forward 1+2. That move is so slow. Not quite sure he's trying to catch an approach with that. If it hit, could have been huge. Could have been huge. But it is very slow. I got a set to play? All right, cool. All right, I will be momentarily returning when I kind of have a set to play throughout losers. So hopefully
I believe in you.
For my guys,
it's the run
later. But I know Lentini is a solo caster genius, so I'll let you do your thing. I'll be back when I can.
All right, y'all. That was a great set here. Excited to see what's coming up next. Who knows? Maybe we'll get combo on stream. You never know. I would love nothing more than to bully my friends. That is. Oh, he is on stream. Let's go. So now he has to put his money where his mouth is. He can't just talk about how good Victor's options are. He has to actually commit. So yeah, we will definitely be seeing some more Victor. I'm not sure what else on top of that. I'm going to pull up the bracket for myself in the background. Oh, you've got it for me? Nice, nice. Oh, I just saw X-Raven in the bracket. Okay. There it is. Look at that. So where's my man Combo? Is he, there he is. Against Madeira X-Law. I don't know this player, so I don't know who they're going to play. But we're going to find out. Did take it 2-0 in losers round 1, so definitely has something going on. But we will find out momentarily. Chat, I hope y'all are having a great time here. This is, of course, FGC number 10. We've been running this at GameWorks for a while now here in Seattle. If y'all are in the area, you've never been to GameWorks, I cannot recommend this venue enough. It's such a cool place. They have so many different types of things here. They've got like 100 or 200 different machines for different games. There is, of course, the modern computer systems. There's the stuff like we have here where we can play Tekken, we can play all the other games like Uni that they have going on here, Strive. But then there's also the old school arcade. Like y'all remember from when you were a kid, you went to Dave & Buster's and they had like the thing where you're running away from the dinosaurs with the plastic guns. They've got that stuff. They've got Just Dance, everything you can imagine. Highly recommend just coming out here, having a good time, playing some old school arcades. But right now, we are getting into this game number 1, and we have got the Law coming out from Madara. Also, the overlay is reversed here. Combo is playing Victor. But yeah, we get to see slightly different archetypes of Victor. This is what we were talking about earlier, where characters have such big move lists in this game, and we're so early in the meta that sometimes, like the set play, the options that people are looking for can be so different. So you really have to be on point with knowing what you're looking for. But so far, Madeira taking that round number 1 and continuing as well, piling on so much pressure. Finally, Combo swinging out. There's that crouch under we were talking about. If you crouch under that gunshot, it's so scary for Victor to deal with. But yeah, we're just going to that 2 pressure. Keep it going. No reason to overextend. If there's one thing that Combo's good at, it's at adapting to his opponents. Nice low as well. Hop kicks coming out, not going to get punished, but the trade working out in Madara's favor, but resetting into neutral. Low slide and piling on. Back and forth side switch into the grab. We do not tech those as Madara takes round number 2 on the precipice of taking this game number 1. Nice sidestep. Oh, nice opening from Combo. Yeah, get that gray health back. Try to pile things on, and now he has access to so many more plus frames that you just have to respect against this character. All these little options that he's pulling out here, you can't just take your turn back. If you don't know exactly what's coming next, you will get deleted by Victor in heat. And another sidestep off the launch. This is what we talked about last time. Combo adapting. He recognized what Madara likes to do at the beginning of a round, and 2 times in a row now he's sidestepped. Now going for that low-high mix as well, something that worked for him in the last round, doing it again. And this is looking so different. Great call out, and still on the offense, stealing turn after turn after turn. And all of a sudden, we are even. Will it be a sidestep again? No! Ready for it that time. And again, Combo playing at a safe distance, not letting Madara get in close, using those really annoying Law close-up options. Heat engager, guess for game, you're gonna get grabbed, and that will do it. Game number 1 going to Combo 3 in a row after what looked so strong for Madara on the first 2 rounds there. But that's only one game. That's only one stage. Let's see what we have coming up next here. Are we going to see the same characters? I know Combo's not changing. But, oh, the Panda coming out. That is brave. Not even playing the superior bear. I'm always curious when someone brings out a Panda, because it feels like you're really playing this character because you like them, because just the worst bear. Like, there's no reason not to play. Ooh, okay. Okay, forget what I'm saying, though. We don't care. We're going right in. Are we going to get the, nope. Getting out of there. Nice launcher, swinging back. But now Combo's going to have to be more careful because he can't play at that mid-range he was playing at before. Notice how he has to be much closer now, because as soon as he steps away, those long-reaching normals, those charging options that Panda has can just blow you up. The ability to charge some of those normals is so scary to deal with in pressure situations if you're not ready for it. Okay, once again, going that high-low. Madara really struggling against combo in that situation. All right, we're playing it safe. Madara trying to back up. Are you going to get perfected? No, not quite. Okay, use that heat, please. Get something started. There it is. What can we do off of this? Do you have a full combo? Does go into the heat, but the roll out from combo staying alive, and that's going to do it. Immediate grab. Okay, combo, I see you. Oh, that is a huge catch. That move very punishable if you're ready for it. Combo taking a bit of a gamble, trying to sneak out, but he gets hit anyway. Madara armoring through, but taking a lot of damage. That damage reduction not going to work out for you. Combo now just kind of swinging, trying to chip this out. The double low as well. Madara is not reading these lows from combo, really opting to take those. But when you're in that low of a hell situation, you got to be careful. And now again, those two combos from combo, waiting it out. Finally, we see the heat engager, but Madara kind of just resetting here. Not a lot of pressure coming out, trying to play honest neutral, which is not something that is going to work against combo. And there you have it, taking 2 in a row there. Only 1 round to be had for Madara in that game number 2, looking really solid. The adaptation, I feel like, was the name of the game for combo. This man got a storied history in the FGC, a former, actually, honestly, current Pokken top player. So sometimes it's just a matter of figuring out, okay, what's my move list in this new game? Has those top player reads, that top player adaptation, and doing a good job of finding his way through that and moving on in the bracket. Biggest step to Madara 2, trying out 2 different characters. Almost had that game number 1, but unfortunately wasn't quite able to squeeze it out. And then combo just bringing it all the way back and continuing on. Love to see that. One thing that I noticed that was interesting for Madara in that game, I didn't see a lot of stance usage, which I feel like is really important for the Bears game plan, especially if you're in a situation where you're trying to knowledge check at all. You really need those mix-ups, those scary stance options if you're not using like the hunting bear stance, or even just rolling around on the ground like an idiot. If you're not keeping your opponent honest, making sure they know what they're doing against those options, it's very easy to just honestly fold in the neutral, because your moves are kind of laggy. Yeah, you have the range, but that's pretty much all you have. The range and the damage cannot necessarily make up for a lot of your shortcomings as a character. The pressure of the Bears not nearly as threatening as a character like Victor, and we saw that happening a lot that game, where combo started just kind of mashing 2 a little bit and really just mixing up the timing of when am I going to stop mashing 2. And then he goes in, he goes for those double lows that we saw, or he'll go for the grabs, and it was very, very hard for Madara to deal with. So I see combo walking up here again. Are we gonna coming back? Okay, okay. We might be getting him back, we might not. Either way, I do see our next 2 players coming up here. It looks like it'll be Stardust and Gwyn. We already saw Stardust on stream. We did not see Gwyn earlier, so excited to see how this is gonna go. Let's see what we got here. Okay, yeah, combo is gonna be doing his next game, so I believe in my man. The grand finals genius coming out here. The genius. The rest of this bracket gonna fold. I saw that come back. That was nice. Yeah, exactly. It was the warm-up. You gave him a couple rounds since you have more time to warm up. Calculated, calculated. I will be following his tournament run intently. I believe in my hero. The Victor genius. So he's gonna be up against Body on, oh, the Victor Ditto. Both of the Victors that we saw, right, the mirror. I got to get that in my lexicon. We're playing Tekken now. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the best Victor of them all? Combo says it's not him, but I'm inclined to disagree with how he's been playing. But now we're going to get, it looks like Jin versus Lars Yeah, Stardust, no surprise to see the Jin coming out. Looked pretty solid in the last game. And Gwyn playing the Lars as well. Another pretty popular character. This character has some pretty good sauce in this game. All right, Gwyn, let's see what you can do. Can you deal with the protagonist himself? Or are you going... Oh, that was a little... Stardust missing the electric there. It's very easy to do that. Manages to kind of American reset anyway, but Stardust going for that crouch dash 2, and unfortunately getting the timing a little bit off, accidentally getting it down forward 2 and ending the combo early. But hey, if you get that reset, it's free damage and another whiff punish on the down 2. I feel like people are starting to really scout it out, but that heat, it just, that does so much damage. It's ridiculous. Jin is, I think, currently the most popular character, at least as of a couple weeks ago. He was the most popular character on PC. I don't know if that's still the case, and I know it's not the case on console. He drops down a couple of spots. Okay, axe kick. But on PC, people know what this character wants to do. Okay, crouch dash jab, grab rather. Very on point with these electrics too. I have not seen Stardust miss a perfect electric yet. However, it doesn't matter how perfect your electrics are if your spacing's a little bit off, and Gwyn taking full advantage of that. That has been the name of the game against Stardust in both of his matchups today. Can he deal with the spacing game? Can he get close enough for those down 2s to hit the forward 4s, the forward 2s in this case, forward 3-3 as well, piling on those plus frames, trying to get things started. You have to respect the heat, and now you are out of it. Can you get this Oki? No. Gwyn with a significant resource advantage now. Okay, jab checks, another 4-4-2, but you're not gonna get off of it. Hell sweep. Damage is damage. And the magic 4, that's what you needed to get back into this. Crouching under, but the throw break saving. I feel like Gwyn should not have gone for the grab there. Once you get that crouch, you have such great while standing options, but it doesn't matter. Able to close it out anyway. Okay, now we are swinging. This is what I wanted to see from Gwyn. Not letting Stardust get that offense started. Sometimes I feel like if you don't know what your opponent is going to do on offense, just don't let them do offense. Speaking of which, oh my goodness, Stardust got in once, and that's gonna be all she wrote. Oh, forward 4 getting scouted out. Goes into the Zen stance and getting punished for it. You cannot block when you're in Zen. Something that's very exploitable. Again going for it, getting away with it that time. Sidestep on the forward 2 from Gwyn, but he's not getting the punishes. So good at these defensive options, only to miss the punish, get hop kicked anyway, and go into these full combos. And this time Stardust does not drop those. Down 2 counter hit, not gonna work out, but Gwyn getting the grab again, this time no tech. Going right into heat, forward 2, trying to space, trying to whiff punish, but no whiffs to be had. But Gwyn getting sidestepped, and the heat smash going to close out that game number 1 for Stardust. Stardust looking pretty solid. I feel like the biggest challenge has been that Gwyn is struggling with the punish game. So many times she's gotten the read, she's been able to sidestep and able to crouch, but I haven't seen those while standing punishes. I haven't seen the combos off of those sidesteps, giving Stardust way too many opportunities to press that advantage. But now we are running it back with the character switch. Side note, where does that bike go after the the intro? Like, so many of these characters, Reyna's the worst offender. Reyna shows up with a whole throne, and then you start it, and some minion in the background has just taken the throne out while nobody's looking. I need to know what's going on there. Is that part of the lore? Do these characters just have the ability to spawn those into existence? Okay, so far the Asuka looking pretty similar, where it's just this back and forth game until Stardust gets that opening. Again with a down forward 3-3 there. Such a threat from Stardust, because if you do not do that mix-up and you try to swing, you're going to get punished very hard. Okay, going high and getting blown up. Yep. Stardust trying to steal a turn there, not able to get away with it. Gwyn punishing very well. Here's your opportunity, but the forward 4 combo whiffs, unfortunately. Could have gotten something started there, but not able to get the canned crouch dash. Meanwhile, Gwyn starting to look a little bit more alive. Get those buffs online, get the heat going as well. And this is such a bad situation. Immediately earns the heat burst as well. Surprised to see that. And you're dead. Okay, we're spacing. Stardust trying to get something started. Forward 4-2, interesting option there. Really been scouting out, trying to catch Gwyn with the whiff punishes. In that case, though, just going immediately for the hop kick combos. Really aware of what Gwyn's trying to do in neutral. A couple of side steps later, though, and you're going to get grabbed. But in the end, Gwyn finds herself with her back against the wall, trying to get those heat engagers going. That's 3 in a row. Double low, able to stay out of trouble. Evening things up as well, and there's the launcher, and you've got your heat engager going to burn all of the resources to close out this game, and no reason not to. 3 rounds in a row. Gwyn looking good on this Asuka. Yeah, Gwyn loves Heat Smash. Not playing around with Heat mode at all, not taking advantage of those buffs. Just tried to immediately catch Stardust off guard, taking advantage of that powerful option that you have in combos and just cashing out on damage.
Round 1. Fight.
Ooh. Getting caught out. Crouch dash approach, gonna get stuffed as well. The forward 4-2, slightly missed taste from Stardust, but the side step as well. But again, does not react, maybe not confident that he was going to get the hit off of the side step. Stardust doing so well with these side steps left. And now in his case, actually being the one to burn the heat early and just going for the grabs in the corner. Very almost Street Fighter-esque there with the corner pressure into the reactable thing that no one reacts to because you're stuck in the corner. Sometimes it just works out well. Forward 4-2 getting punished. It's so hard to punish that. And look what Stardust did there, recognizing I got punished for forward 4-2. So I'm going to throw out a space forward 4-2, make a prediction, go for that hop kick. Speaking of prediction, the hook fist as well. And then into the grab. What's the Oki forward 4-2 going to block right away? Stardust not trying to play with too much, but Gwyn gets the launcher, goes for the low. We've seen that a lot. Sometimes when Gwyn doesn't cover off of the launcher very well, tries to make up for it with those lows to steal a turn, but Stardust was ready for it that time. Crouching under the heat engager. There's your combo. Carry you all the way to the wall, but unfortunately whiffing. Messed up the combo a little bit, but you still get your turn. I don't know how Stardust keeps managing to do that. Speaking of managing to do that, always knows when to crouch. So well executed. And now going into that heat dash, not able to quite close it out, but you are one jab string away. Gwyn has to figure this out quickly, and that's gonna be it, finding the openings. And Stardust taking it in 3. Gwyn looking really good in that game number 2. Had a lot of great options, doing a good job of finding those launchers in the neutral situations. But at the end, I feel like Stardust just adapted so well. Found ways to get those side steps, and what we saw in like those last couple of rounds, continuously crouching under the heat engagers, getting those while standing 2 launchers, and just punishing over and over and over, carrying into the corner, making it so hard for Gwyn to find a way out, and then just forcing that win condition with that forward 2 plus frames, the safety of that move, so hard to deal with, and just the mix-ups that Stardust got off of it were so difficult for Gwyn in the end, and unfortunately only one could move on. See who we got coming up next here. I see Combo still sitting down. Wait, Combo, how'd your game go? Hey, let's go. Combo's still in this. Man was doubting himself, I told y'all. Let's go. We got Combo back on stream. The breakout performance, I think, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is the first time Combo has ever entered a Tekken tournament. Oh, no. He's not going to be on stream. Man, you hate to see it. Wait, Tekken, or Combo. This is your first... All right, now we are on stream. Oh, man. Great Combo. This is your first Tekken tournament, right? I told you, man's built different. Dude's been grinding since the game came out. I was up at like 2 a.m. last night. I checked his Discord status, and he was on Tekken. Like, okay. Man knows what he's about. I respect it. But yeah, for those of you just joining us, we talked about it earlier, but we are here at FGC 10 at GameWorks in Seattle. Fantastic venue. Come on out here for one of these. Really chill environment. It doesn't matter if you are a Tekken god, ruler, whatever adjectives you want to add to your name, or if you're orange ranks. I don't care. Do what you want. Have fun. You could be green ranks. You could be rookie. Just have a good time. Learn the game with some people. There's no pressure here if you want to come through. Play some casuals. And while you're here, they got good food. They got great arcade machines. You want to play some Just Dance. You want to play those old school Chuck E. Cheese's things from the early 2000s. They got those too. Really friendly staff. Cannot recommend it enough here in the heart of Seattle. And of course, we got all sorts of new stuff coming up in the future. Those of y'all who missed today, you want to enter a Tekken tournament in the near future, check out Battle of BC next weekend. I know I'm going to be there. Very excited for that. I'd love to see all of y'all coming out to Battle of BC. It's going to be a huge event up in, unsurprisingly, BC. Really not that far of a drive. Closer to us than places like Portland. It's only like 3 hours away. Just make sure you have that passport. You're good to go. Always love the Canadian scene. Those guys are real nice. And they got all sorts of other games there as well. I know they got Street Fighter going on. They got Smash Ultimate, Melee. Going to be a great time. Speaking of Tekken players, I know Arslan Ash is going to be there. So if you just want to meet your heroes, what better opportunity than to get bopped by the best in the world in bracket than heading out to Battle of BC? But that is not what we are doing today. Today we are here at FGC 10. I don't know if we call it a monthly here or what we do. Yeah, the kind of a monthly. The most monthly. I like it. The most monthlies here at FGC 10. Really nice event. Great staff as well. These guys are really chill. And then, of course, there's online stuff in the area. We got Rainier Rushdown that happens constantly. Different stuff if you like Street Fighter. Cannot recommend enough. And we've got Combo, as I've been talking here, coming up against Ymir. Once again, the Shaheen's coming out. Are you ready for those lows? Are you ready for those flash kicks? Are you ready to lose all of your gray health in an instant? Possibly the best character in the game at doing it. And immediately, we're seeing the game plan coming out. We've got the slides. We've got those plus frames in the air. You can't... Oh, no, don't do that. But no punish. Don't... Okay, throw break, but you're dead. No perfect, though. No perfect. Okay, I think Combo... I talked about Combo's ability to adapt, but he's going to have to figure it out pretty quick here. Because my man is getting blown up. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Oh, no. That is not what you want to see. Finally finding the opening. Okay, recovering well. You know, sometimes this is the way you do it. You just, if you don't know how to play defense, you just have to make sure you're always on offense. Maybe make those slightly more risky plays and coming back with the perfect. Okay. Okay, Combo, I see you. I see you. Now we're back in this situation. Both characters in heat. Combo has a little bit of a pressure advantage here, but the life advantage potentially in Shaheen's favor. Yes, sure enough. But again, Combo with the throw breaks. You cannot grab this man. Going for the heat dash into a grab of his own, but Shaheen or excuse me, Ymir comboing right back, but you can't punish that. It's so slippery. Every time you think you have Victor nailed down, he finds a way to just teleport out of reality and comes back in, stealing a turn. Speaking of stealing turns, though, Ymir. Okay. I'm seeing a lot less of that up forward one from Ymir. He looked so ready to pull it out at the beginning of the game, and now he's kind of scared. Combo not checking with the lows enough for him to feel like that is a good option. Going for the heat engager, not able to get it. But speaking of lows, what are we going to do? We're going to go high, we're going to go low. You got to guess right. Goes for the trade instead. And once again, Combo, after looking so scared in those first 2 rounds, with the reverse 3-0 in game number 1. And back to character select. Okay. We're seeing a lot of this. So many players are losing game 1 and going back to character select. Is Ymir actually going to change characters, or is he just want a minute to think about what on earth just happened? Okay, yeah, he's just going to think about it a little bit. I will say, I don't feel like the characters really were the issue that game. Combo just figured out how to get his pressure game started, and Ymir kind of folded a little bit. He wasn't super comfortable maybe in the matchup, didn't really know what his options were to get out of those situations. It felt like Combo just had infinite pressure. But we're back into another game here. Ymir has an opportunity immediately, trying to get that early pressure started. Combo does dash out, but not able to whiff punish. And now Ymir getting things started, but those throw breaks, they've been so crucial. However, it doesn't matter if you can throw break if you're going to get launched anyway. Look at the damage coming out. Ymir got you in the corner. Nice crouch from Combo. Okay. Heat engager not going to work. Gonna go low again. Make it a 3rd time, and Combo evening up the life with 3 lows in a row. But this might be it here. Yeah, just going for the... Oh, yeah, and gonna close it out. Man, Combo's low game has been such a threat to Ymir. He hasn't been able to figure out the timing. See, there you go. But at the same time, Combo isn't able to get too much off of it. He just kind of gets a little bit of a walk forward. But it can add up if you can get a couple of those things going. If you get those counter hits like that, sidestepping as Combo goes for the heat engager, but he gets another one anyway. And that's going to be the 1-2, 1-2, skip a few. And now you are 1 round lower on the standings. Ymir getting evened up upon here as Combo mashing that 2 button, mashing those lows. Again, the grabs getting broken. Ymir so good at those reactions. Speaking of which, Combo finally falling prey to one of those, and the side switch coming out as well. Ooh, armor through. And that is plus. All of a sudden, that super slippery option becomes plus for Victor. Tries to spend it all, and he goes for the low to close out the round. Combo. He might be about to take this one in 2. Okay, we're spacing. Combo just going for that basic shimmy move, while Ymir clearly a little more comfortable with some of the system mechanics on those side steps. But it doesn't matter if you lose the neutral interaction. Anyway, going for the heat dash into the grab from Combo. I wouldn't be surprised if that was an accident. Sometimes it's easy to accidentally heat dash, and I don't really feel like that was the strongest option in that scenario. And sure enough, Ymir able to take advantage of that little falter as he evens up the round count. Has an opportunity to get himself on the board here. Combo certainly going to be trying to close this out before it gets out of hand. Maybe Ymir figuring some things out, armoring through there. That flash kick going to be safe, and the reaction from Ymir as well, punishing that overhead that is not safe outside of heat. And a perfect KO to take game number 2. All right, game number 3, a very back and forth set. Both of these players looking a little more confident on offense than defense, to be sure. Sometimes it be like that. It's just that game of, can you get in? Can you get your pressure game started before your opponent does the same to you? This is a very offensive game, Tekken 8. Harada very clearly trying to make sure that we didn't have a repeat of Infinite Azure in Evo Grand Finals in this game. It's going to be hold forward or die faster. Speaking of dying faster, Ymir had that heat on deck, not able to get the full combo. Combo sniping out there, getting his own pressure game started, and still has that heat as well. Is he going to engage it? No, he may not have an opportunity here. This might be it. Yes, it is. And round one going to Ymir. Okay, we're back in that game, but we keep seeing this now. Ymir has started to figure out when to crouch at long range. It's a pretty non-committal option. He can just crouch under that gun, and it forces Combo into a really bad situation where Ymir gets those free punishes, and now we get the pressure, the offensive strings coming out, but one hit is all it takes to get Combo back into this. Not able to spend the heat smash, and now once again, can Ymir close it out on the back of this combo? Let's see. Yes, he can. Uses the heat dash. Round three. Combo on the brink of elimination after looking so good. Sometimes that's all it takes. You make a mistake, your opponent figures something out. There was a world where he was going to be done with this in two, but instead he has to make this huge uphill climb. But we've seen him do it before. Can he do it again? So far, looking pretty good. The armor with the heat engager, but again, those grabs are not working, but that's plus. You can't just block that for free, and the jab game from Combo. He had his win condition, taking full advantage there and able to close out one round, but he's gonna need two more, and Ymir off to a good start on this round number 4. There's the low. That is not safe, my guy. Combo recovering a little bit of that gray health before Ymir can get a grab or something. Haven't really seen a lot of that gray health steal from Ymir, speaking of which. Just not an option he has been opting to use super well. Meanwhile, Combo gonna get low parry, or excuse me, low block there. That's the downside of that constant low pressure from him. If he gets it wrong once, he does get blown up. Speaking of blown up, no grab tech there, and the overhead axe kick as Ymir manages to take it. Combo giving him a run for his money, but at the end of the day, Ymir found the way through, looking so much more comfortable in that last game. The adaptation was all he needed, not a character switch. We went back to the menu, but it was just to think something through, figure out what he needed to do, and he closed it out. Great stuff to see there. Unfortunately, that does mean my boy Combo is going to be out of the tournament, but on the plus side, that means I get a commentary buddy, so always down for that. A good stuff to Combo. Excited to see what he does for his first tournament ever in Tekken. Very impressive showing, but Ymir gonna be the one who moves on. How we feeling, Combo? Talk to us.
Feeling good. I mean, oh man. End of that second game, I definitely like panicked. I could feel my hands like shaking to the point where it's like my movements started to really like mess up. To the point where I was kind of standing in place and just kind of like shaking, like the character. And I was like, what am I doing?
You almost took it in 2.
Yeah, it was close. It was really, really close.
But
I think they adapted. I unfortunately don't know the character very well. And then they got pretty solid reads on like what I was doing after going for the +5 while running setup. And they're really good at attacking 1+2 throws, and most of the throws were also 1+2. So I tried to attack the same way. It was, oh man, it was a fun set though. It was a game 3. I still took a round in third game, so I wasn't like completely gone. But it was hard. I don't know the character. I need to know how to beat those pressure strings and all. But it was a good time. I had a good time.
Yeah, Shaheen, I feel like his popularity has been coming up. I definitely run into him a lot on ranked. He's got some very unique, interesting stuff, like his long-range low game. Just the existence of that flash kick alone, having a charge move in Tekken is unique enough that that alone will make some people want to play the character. And then, of course, the gray health deletion. But you did a good job of not letting that be an issue.
Yeah, I tried to make sure that wasn't too much of a problem. I keep some awareness on some resources sometimes. But yeah, it's mostly just knowing what are the plus frames, when can I press, what are the situations they're gonna be looking for on Oki. Like, are they gonna start, keep knocking me down? It's like a sort of like a Dragunov throw situation. I don't really know. So it's just so much to learn for this game, right? There's so much more that I need to improve on, both as a commentator and as a competitor.
But hey, for
very
your
excited.
first bracket ever,
Yeah, I think that's what, 7th place? I'll take it.
that's been top 8 at your first bracket. That's kind of crazy.
Maybe I might be wrong. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you got top 8.
Okay, yeah, that's a 7th.
Yeah, let's go.
That's a 7th. I don't know how many entries there were total. Maybe
And
it
you
was like,
took a game in top 8.
yeah,
So you're
that's
just mirroring Pokken.
I took a game in every set I played.
For those who don't know, this man most recently got 7th in Pokken at Frosty Faustings.
Oh man, that set was rough, man.
Look, we don't talk about it.
Yeah, yeah, that's a whole different thing. That's a whole different thing. But yeah, I was a Pokken player. That game does not translate to this game like at all. But this game is still super fun. So I'm glad I'm having a great time playing Tekken 8. How about you, Lantina? How did you enjoy the set and the other sets that have been proceeding? Have you been so far on
It's
the
been a
solo
blast.
grind?
I have been loving Tekken. I am still pretty new to the franchise, of course, figuring things out. But this is one of those characters that, like, you pick it up and start playing, you're like, oh, now I get it.
Yeah.
And you
yeah.
just cannot stop.
Oh, yeah. There's so many friends of mine and so many other, like, whether they be big name celebrities or small people who've never, like, really seen what fighting games are or anything like that. You give them a control, you let them mash around for a bit, and suddenly they get that first dopamine hit of something like sidestepping something or getting a launcher into, like, a tornado finisher, and they're hooked.
There
like,
is
this game
nothing.
sick.
There's nothing quite like in fighting games, crouching under something in Tekken or sidestepping something in Tekken.
Yes, sidestepping especially is like so crazy. Because even like crouching things, low profiling things is like something that does apply to 2D fighters. So it's something that's more normalized as a feeling, which still feels great, right? You were definitely outplaying someone. You got the knowledge, you had the read, whatever it is, you crouch under a move, you get a punish, it feels great. But in this game, sidesteps are like, oh man, it's a whole nother world, a whole nother.
There's a whole nother axis even.
Yeah, there you go, a whole nother dimension, if you will.
A whole new dimension of play. But we're playing Jack now. We're sticking purely two-dimensional here.
Oh yeah. We got Shaheen right back on the screen. Here
That intro is crazy.
He's pulling up. He's pulling up to play the game.
He pulls up to the function.
All right, start with an early low poke. Okay, sidestep the plus frame approach.
There we go. Now we're starting to see what I was talking about earlier. Get those stances going. Try to get that buff started.
Oh, nice heat engage here. There's the orbital. Try to poke through an immediate launcher just as a gap through your pressure. Got to hold this launch. All right, what's the wake-up option going to be? It's going to be a throw. Fantastic tech. All right, approaching forward here. I think a couple more plus frames. Great sidestep there on the 4-2. Not too heavy of a punish, though. It's hard to hit confirm. The flip kick doesn't launch here. That's going to be punishable.
And we can already see Christian going for those whiff punish kind of game plan. Oh no, your gray health into the axe kick.
There it is. Man, that axe kick hurts, man.
It
On
hurts.
Oki setups, you're like, man, what am I going to get hit by? It's going to be a low. I'm going to get swept or get axe kick and hold that mid. It's like, bruh. This time. Okay, big chop. Nice. Duck under the throw.
Yeah, you thought. You thought.
Ooh, poke low. Keep it low. Run up. What's the mix going to be? Oh,
Again.
it's a 2 throw.
I think it was just too far away that time. We're seeing Christian go for a lot of those throws, and Ymir is just not letting it even be an issue. He has not had to tech a throw yet.
Oh, there's the orbital. It's going to hit. Here's a proper launch. Tornado into the finisher.
Ow. That up forward one. Classic.
Second round here going to Ymir. Okay, again, the early low round, pokes. We had a launcher there too, but just for fun, maybe someone dashed and we have our plus frames. Great tech on the 1+2 throw.
Ooh.
An immediate
That
here
tech
from
was
Ymir.
fast.
Yeah, real fast.
Oh my goodness. He knew what was coming.
He's sliding. He's flipping on over. What's Oki going to be? Okay, push him away. Get him out.
When in
And
doubt,
here's
forward
the
two.
throw. Bail.
Pile driver. Oki setup. He just waits it out. Manages to get an opening in the end though. That down back two, so scary.
Hard to whiff punish that flip kick sometimes, especially at that distance and range, but see if Christian can find a way around. The 1+2 throw is not going to connect. Great tech. We're going to see the heat burst. Oh, and a range or activation. It's actually going to work.
Man, you know that was a crazy one. I just heard production next to me like, oh my goodness.
I was thinking because on the heat burst they didn't actually commit to the attack animation, they canceled the attack animation, they would be like, fine, they'd have enough frames to block. But no, that was an immediate Rage Art reaction and just bam. That's a really solid first game to Amir. All right, going over to Fallen Destiny.
Okay, okay.
Sometimes you just land on a meteor and you got a bunch of tornadoes in the backdrop. It's a nice vibe. You love to see it.
Let's see how both of these players opt to deal with the floors in this game. Shaheen really not a character I think of usually when I go for like crazy floor break combos or even just like the volcanic eruption stuff. So
But I mean,
think that's the
everyone loves
idea.
a free launcher, right?
Oh yeah, everybody loves a free launcher.
Everyone loves
But
a free
some
launcher.
characters got it a little bit easier than others.
Okay.
And now Christian got that early lead. Now he gets to get his game plan going.
Again, 1+2 throw is going to be tagged. Oh, he's going to have to hold
Oh.
this into the wall.
Oh!
Big damage here. Hold that. The entire third of your health is gone. Jab it out. Jab it out.
When in doubt.
Okay. Oh, that low poke. Great block there from Amir, knowing this. He get low poked out of low health. And just let that heat smash rip all that chip damage, but still alive. Sidesteps the low poke, gets his sweep after. Amir is still in this game. Axe kick to follow up. Gets some plus frames to approach. Oh no! The whiff punish finally. The low poke into standing kick.
That was just a tough situation because Ymir was running out of time. Okay, Christian with these down back ones. Oh my goodness. Bro, please.
Hey, whatever works, works. All right, we got our plus frame approach. We got an heat engager as well. Chop it up. Poke it out, some down forward ones and some one jabs as well. Great sidestep. Oh, again, amazing movement here for Amir. Just right back and away from these options.
Trying to steal out some frames again with that down back one. Get
Now,
that.
look at that spacing. Right, it's like centimeters away from the tip of Jack's fist, and he's just gone.
Very
Blow him
impressive,
up.
especially against Jack in particular, because he has so much range to work with. Like, he can launch you from halfway across the screen, but it doesn't matter if you're going to get grabbed like that. All that gray health gone. The little, the shimmy on that grab attempt.
Yeah, okay, a lot of low pokes. Great side step here to the left.
And there we see another weakness of that forward two. We've been talking about forward two a lot from Jack. It is crouchable because it's a high, and Ymir taking advantage of it, but somehow Christian finding a way through. Okay.
We're stomping through, let that electric field
Stop the yard.
come to play. And then close it out with the heavy lows.
Round 4.
Yeah, Christian looking good for this next game. Ymir just getting poked out. It's the simple low-mid mix. Look at how fast these low pokes are.
Bro, you gotta stop getting hit by that down back one.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
beg
hold
you.
this heat first. Activation 2 on the armor. The launcher's gonna whip. We got a little bit of a low poke in response. Hold that plus raise. Okay.
There it is. That's what I want to see. Finally, the Gamma Howl putting in work for Christian. That option, I've seen it come out like kind of in the background a couple times, but finally the hard call out gonna work out for him. Yeah, give me that Schwarzenegger pose as we go to stage select. Ymir definitely gonna try to take advantage here.
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay, we'll run it back. Oh wait, no, this is in the stratosphere. My bad. This stage turns into the next stage.
Yeah, they look very similar.
Yep, yep. Okay, okay. Throw it out. Yeah, we got some nice jab pokes too. Wow, Christian took way more damage than I expected. The throws
It is crazy how that happens. Like, if you miss the blocks on a couple of those jabs, all of a sudden you have no health left.
Oh, we're going to get a counter hit crumple here, though.
Speaking of which, and you're in the wall. This is so bad that Gamma Howl trying to pile on the pressure.
Great duck, though. And we have the reversal to take that first round.
Sometimes you just got to duck and pray.
Yeah, you really do. Okay, starts off with the power crush. We get load away. Okay, there's the armor to kick off. We have another throw pile driver. This is going to hurt. Oh, the immediate launcher on that getup. Great block on the logo. Ends up missing the combo, but they're going to trade here. Still gets a nice aerial combo, too.
Got the buff, goes into the Gamma Howl again, trying to predict the sidestep, which Ymir has been pretty apt to do, but not going to give it to him that time. However, just jab it out. There is, of course, okay, you didn't need to jab him that many times.
Well, again, Jab it out.
When in doubt, sidestep up past the up forward 1. I feel like Christian might have figured some stuff out here.
We still see sides left for Amir, though.
Are there
the orbital? Yeah, can't punish that. Look at this pressure. Got to hold those plus frames. All right, dashing back up. Holding these jabs. Nice string there. Oh, no. Scooped up here. He's also at the wall. Tries to find a way. Yes, this setup, we saw it so much. I saw it in my own set, actually, where after that that heat engager goes for a 1+2 grab almost immediately. But it's not going to be enough. It didn't connect. Great tech from Christian. Throws it right back around. A nice little low chop to close out this next round. Christian is 1 round away for advancing to loser semis, top 4.
Just keeping that advantage. Ymir is going to have to play very carefully here. This is his last opportunity to come back into this. And immediately you see Christian again, and he's going hard in the paint with those Gamma Howl homing follow-ups. So hard for Ymir to deal with because that has been a huge part of his defensive play. It's those crouches, it's those sidesteps against Jack. And now he is getting absolutely blown up. Last opportunity with the crouch.
We do get a crouch counter hit reversal here, taking us over to the wall. What's the Oki going to be? Goes for the axe kick. Pokes out with the down forward 1. All right, we have a heat engager as well. It's going to be safe. We're going to go for the heat burst here. Get some health back. Great sidestep with the forward 2. Not too huge of a punish just yet. Chip it out. And the throw will connect. We're going to a round 5 here, Lentini.
The end of round grab. It works in green ranks. It works in tournament. Such a terrifying check. Are you ready for this? Can your mental stack recover from this much damage? And Ymir is probably going to be hunting for a way to get rid of that gray life as well, because you know if Christian gets in, if he gets those combos started, he can bring it back very quickly. Up forward 1, that's going to be plus. Goes for the grab, able to break out, but it doesn't matter. You're still in the corner. Is this going to be it? The final jab check does it.
The down forward 1, that last mid will take it. And Amir moves on to top 4 here at FGC, number 10 for Tekken 8.
From the jaws of defeat over Christian. I thought Christian had that. He looked so solid. He adapted so well. And then Ymir rediscovered his love of the crouch button, of the sidestep button, and it just worked.
It all worked out in the end. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, cool. Sounds good. So just as a heads up, we're going to be running winners finals. The rest of losers, I believe, will be attempting to run off stream. And then we're going to try to clean things up with grand finals as soon as we can. But as you said, Ymir has been very close to the jaws of death time and time again. The set right before with Christian, Ymir was playing against me. Again, it was like, you know, game 3, like multiple final rounds, and it's like super, super stressful. So the fact, like, honestly, I feel like I crumbled the most because it was just the stamina needed to keep up with all this decision making at that speed, right? I literally tired myself out at the end of that second game. I felt like I could have clutched it out, but I burned out in the middle of the set.
Yeah, that's that bracket stamina. There's so much to think about in this game. I mean, I've used the word mental stack before today, and I'm going to double down on it. It's such a it's such a key factor in a game that is historically called like the knowledge check.
Oh
right?
yeah, oh yeah.
Because you don't just have to know everything. You have to find a way to remember all of that and recall it in real time while you're playing.
You got to make it intuitive, really, at this point. It's just like hours upon hours of grinding, whether it be drills, you go and hopping on ranks, playing long sets against certain characters. You just have to recognize it immediately like it's second nature.
Right.
A lot of these things are like kind of borderline reactable, borderline hit confirmable. You have to be, even something for me, for example, right? The Victor 2-2 string versus the 2-2-2, right? The 2-2 is without the gunshot. But me, I have to be careful. It's like if I hit somebody, I want to hit the gunshot because I get a +4 in stance afterwards. But that means I have to be paying a lot of attention.
Can you hit confirm that?
Can I hit confirm that 2-string to not go for the gunshot if they're blocking, but go for it if I hit it, right? Something as simple as that takes so much awareness and practice. You can't get it perfectly. It's so, so, so hard. Even at the highest levels of play, even after thousands of hours.
Yeah, for sure.
Every minute interaction to get that perfectly, it is so, so, so
It's kind of like the more macro sense of throw breaks, right? Because when you see a throw, you have programmed yourself by the time you get to a tournament environment. You see a throw, you recognize what arm it is, you go for the throw break. You're not even thinking about it. That's just what you do in that situation. The problem is you need to now extrapolate that to hundreds of potential interactions across an entire game and build as many of those into your muscle memory as you possibly can.
Now we are seeing yet again more nice and fun Shaheen representation here. Our top 4 is half Shaheen. With the Sleep
Nina
coming out up against Silence on the Nina.
Not quite as popular of a character, to be sure, but you see her around. She's got that sauce. That
still very much contemplated to be a very strong character.
Yeah.
Especially at the upper echelons of play. So even if we're not necessarily seeing a lot of online rank statistics for her in tournament, I think this is definitely a character to be looking out for.
She's also just so cool. That like the female Agent 007 vibes, I really dig.
The femme fatale.
Yeah,
how she keeps switching sides across, whoever pays her more money.
Right.
Throughout the storyline.
Honestly, based.
But after this game, she says she wants to go for a vacation.
We live in a capitalist society. Well, yeah, she's using all that money, right?
Yeah. But even she's got to take her time off and then rest a little bit.
Jumping off the wall there. You don't see that a lot from Shaheen, but Sleep
Ooh,
recognizing the time to use it
Side
and
step
turning
launcher.
around. Now you've got him in the corner. What can you do?
Jumps away. Go for a reset, but that's going to be a counter hit.
A little bit of a
Launcher. You're going to have to hold
Yeah, you
this
did.
end of round.
A bit of a tracking moment there. If you commit to something before your opponent goes for one of those big dodges, orbital startup, you saw it coming out.
There it is. All right, poke it low. Nina's got some fun strings of having to know when to go low and high. It seems like Sleep's kind of got it down log.
A lot of crouching from Sleep. Really trying to punish these highs from Silence, but Silence doesn't care. Like, you're going to crouch. Okay, I can work with that.
Yeah, let's
Have
go
a
for the
full combo.
Heat dash combo here. Final Oki setup goes for the roll left. Got poked away and immediately followed up. Silence was ready.
Brutal.
Round 4 here. Silence is looking good to take this first game. Let's see if Sleep can wake up.
Now we saw like the down 4 coming out as well. That's not something you see very often, but Sleep making it work.
All right,
Okay.
take it with some down forward ones into a sweep. I like the chip damage here. Side swap again.
Bro.
Seems like Silence is not ready. We have our get up attack.
My man.
Away from the one throw.
He's playing ranked right now. You get the side switch. Oh, I don't know how to play on this side. Let me side switch right back.
Yep. Let's mess around. Let's see what happens.
Let's mess around. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Silence is finding out the round start. Heat engager into the flash kick. What are you going to do about it? Oh, you're just going to sidestep. Sidestepping in heat. That is brave behavior.
Counter hit launch at the end of that string, though, carrying us through the wall. We got our
Oh,
tornado. Look at all these wall resets.
Oh, my goodness,
Arena
please.
is dangerous, but he's going to whiff his heat smash. Silence has now got it turned around. Obtain an immediate sweep on that wake up. Trying to take care of some down forward ones. Gets in with the 2. And finally, down forward one's going to finish it off. And Sleep takes the first game. Since we are in winners finals, I believe this will be best of 5.
I believe so. Can we confirm? Yes.
Yes, we got it.
Yes, we can. Shout out production, keeping us going here. Actually knowing what's going on. We're just a couple of commentators.
We're just chilling.
Well, commentators and a bracket genius over here.
Whoa,
They
whoa. Bracket genius.
Man makes
in this
top
level.
8 in his first tournament ever.
Okay, relax. It's not, I mean, you just play ranked and you go to a tournament. You can do all right.
Yeah, okay.
You could do it too. I need to see that Jin in top 8 next time.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see it.
Hey, chat, you can do it as well. Come on out to FGC 11.
Hey, definitely. Go support your locals. Make it to whatever events you can. Just participate. Have fun. Even if you're just going 0-2 for your first tournament, you got to be here for the vibes. The tournament atmosphere. It's going to be a great time. Well, we got a nice turnaround here from Sleep after holding half their health. Let's slide it out at the end of that first combo. An immediate turnaround from Silence. Oh, what a heat engager. We're on our way in. Poke it out here with some 1-2s. And there's the counter hit.
Ow.
To close out that first round.
Every time I think Sleep has finally got it started, Silence finds those side steps or whatever they need to break the tracking of Sleep and just completely turn the game around. Yet somehow, despite all of that, Sleep took game number 1. But can you take another one with the way Silence is playing?
We got our flip kick here. Didn't get a full combo off on corner, though. And it's back to Silence's great duck underneath the 1+2 follow-up from Silence. Those dual guns. You can crouch under and getting a fantastic punish to follow here. We have Rage Art on Silence.
Have not seen like really anybody going for those Rage Arts today, being so careful, so coy with them. Of course, a very punishable option. Speaking of punishable, but you didn't get punished, did you?
No, and he goes for it again. It gets the follow-up, and Sleep is back in with a round.
Oh, my goodness.
Immediate check on that down forward one. The flip kick is going to get whip punish here into a throw. Gotta hold that, man. Your back's got hurt after that one. Tries to sidestep, jabbed out of his troubles. Okay, yeah, let's cut it low.
Yeah.
A little bit of damage. Oh, an immediate launcher here. Be carried over to the wall. This should be the end of round.
Ow. Ow.
Yeah, that hurts. That's got to hurt. I mean, again, Nina, very, very dangerous character.
This is starting to look a whole lot better for Silence. And we saw the ideas forming in the first game.
Woo! Sidestep
It
launcher.
just didn't come together until game number 2. But you got to be so careful because if there's one thing that Sleep has been really good at, it's these optimized combos. Every time Sleep does get a hit, it is half your health.
Yeah, unless there's some really awkward wall shenanigans, we've been seeing Sleep put up some good
Ooh.
damage, but Silence is able to confirm with this launcher. Oh, no.
There you go. That's what
and
I'm
then
talking
turn it right
about.
back around.
Yeah, and now it's going to go the other way, and all of a sudden, you're going to be in last hit up against Heat. Can you get through it? What's the option?
Goes
High-low?
twice. Silence has to hold that, and we are round 5 yet again.
Nothing
okay,
ruins.
So dangerous low parry on round start. Wow. If anything, there is a bit of mental and ego damage to be done there. And now we're getting another launcher from Sleep.
The call out from Sleep. I was talking up how well Silence had things scouted out, but again, crouching under everything at this point. Sleep has entered their element. Calm down, my guy.
Sidestep launcher after sidestep launcher. Look at these confirms.
High-low.
Slide it
High-low.
out. Oh, hold that mid. Hold that mid with the heat smash. And Sleep taking that second game.
What happened there? Silence keeps looking so strong at the starts of these games, and then Sleep just turns it on.
He's putting in the work. You got to give it to him. He's putting in the work.
Ready for the next battle.
And we are ending it off, potentially ending it off, rather. This could be a 3-0 in Sleep's favor, or we could be seeing some games, some signs of life here from Silence, but next stage will be Rebels Hangar. See that wall break? Fun little wall break into the lower level combos. It'll be a good time.
Round 1. Fight.
Both of them so much more patient that time.
Yep.
Sleep not ready to commit to a crazy low parry option there, and I completely understand why. That's the kind of thing that once you get read that hard, you start being a lot more cautious off of round start.
Love to see that
Ooh.
patience. Okay, the
keeps
orbital is
happening.
going to get, he's going to smack out of the sky. Great sidestep there. The low parry on that approach when you're boxing up close. Going for a low parry afterwards. My goodness, and getting a wall break combo here as well. We're committing to heat resource usage as
Hello?
well. All right.
High-low.
Oh.
Oh, doesn't even need it. Just goes
Oh,
for the
the
crouch.
mid.
Oh. But again, the tracking, that keeps happening.
Yeah, he didn't get the full fall up there. That definitely would have been the round. Heat Smash is going to be burned here. We got Nina sliding in with the low as well. Trying to check in with some mids.
Wow.
We got a chop in, caught you ducking. And Silence is going to take this first round.
I was so ready for that to be over. I feel like Sleep was trying to reset neutral, trying to find an opportunity to just go for a cheeky low. But Silence is what we were talking about. If you don't feel comfortable with your defense, sometimes if you can just keep the offense going, that is good enough. Stealing a turn away. Are we going to see a perfect off the back of that? No, but Silence still firmly in the driver's seat.
Yeah, great low block right there on get up, and then just kind of jabs it out. So yeah, not going to be a perfect, but this pressure near the corner from Silence has been rough. And Sleep's going to drop another round here. Silence 1 round away, immediately gets a launcher. Potentially taking us to a game 4 here. Don't want to call it too soon, though. Sleep's not out just yet. We got to slide. Let's get it started.
Yeah, there's one. We've been in this situation before. Sleep, a little bit of a late round player, opting not to burn that heat right away, which I think is the right choice. You want to use it to your full advantage, the options that gives you. Make that flash kick a little bit more threatening. But Silence not trying to let it happen. Honestly, that's not going to do a whole lot. There was no gray health to steal. Just a little bit of damage for your troubles.
Man, the patience and the whiff punishing from Silence, it was just a war of attrition right there. We didn't see any super crazy hard confirmed, super crazy pressure situations of being rolling around in corner and getting blown up by mids or lows. It's just poke it out, sidestep, just 1-2, back off. Maybe a couple kicks here, sliding a couple lows, back off and reset. And wow, Silence really slowed down the pace of that final round to take us to game 4 here on Ortiz Far.
One thing I want to see out of Sleep to come back into this is that flash kick in heat, because it guard breaks. So you have to be so careful. And if you get that guard break in heat, you get that
there it
throw.
Is. Exactly what you were talking about. We finally saw after a heat engager that flash kick for the guard break. Not too much damage to follow afterwards, but
yeah, you get the ideally you can get some chip damage, you know, have that gray life, and then you flash kick guard break into the grab and delete all of that gray health in one go.
It's devastating. Absolutely devastating. But speaking of devastating, Sleep is fighting for his life against the wall right now. Silence just poking him out. We have these ticks into a crouch, and it feels like it's covering so many options right now. Sleep cannot press anything. Kicked out of the air with the 4.
All right, take number 2 here, Silence.
The conditioning, after we saw so much taking off that 1-2, finally going for the kick, follow up for the crumple full combo. It's the little things. The sprint kick's going to get punished as well. The knowledge coming out from Silence has been incredible.
It really is those little things. Going for a crouch there. Speaking of which, this time not able to get the right read. It seems like Silence has been on another level with those reads this game. Very similar to what Sleep was doing in the previous one, but you get blown up once. And that is going to be rough for you. All of the resources online for Sleep. I don't think you're getting out of this one.
This is going to hurt. Taking us for a ride. Where are we headed?
I think we're headed to the next round.
That's right. We certainly are. Sleep finally waking up a little bit. Sides alive.
Oh,
up
up forward one.
Love our plus frame.
Classic.
Heat engager. Oh, we try to go for it again. Hit on the air this time. No follow-up from Silence to convert to a full combo, though.
These lows from Silence, though. Now
Catching
Sleep.
the high-low mix, rather the mid-low mix. Oh, hold that 1+2 and all that chip damage.
And look at that heat meter. Finally able to get it to burn a little bit, but you have basically nothing with that heat. Silence still has it. If you can get it out, has so many resources in play, but you got to make it count with this combo. Drops it. That is so bad.
After landing such a pivotal counter hit launcher, but finally getting this punish on the flip kick.
We clutch up.
Is looking like he wants to take us to game 5.
Just clutching up in that crucial moment. Yeah, you definitely, this is not a bracket where you want to be losing winners finals. You want to stay on that winner's side. It becomes such a mountain of consistency that you have to climb up. As Sleep goes for the up forward one into the grab that gets broken. Meanwhile, Silence getting a string started of their own, does not get a whole lot off of it, but the pressure keeps going into the wall break. Is this enough to close out the round with that heat engager?
Yeah, we got our heat burst to start. We're going to see heat dash combo. We don't even need it. And Silence, dominant run back to a game 5. What a set. What a set so far here, folks. We got winners finals. Sleep versus Silence. One of these two is going to be sitting pretty on winner's side grand finals, having to play up against the winner of losers semis, which is being played off stream.
Yeah, what happened to that 3-0 and a handshake? Looked so good for Sleep, but Silence
ran it all the way back.
I mean, what do we say game 1? Like, the reads are there. It's just the full package wasn't quite tight enough.
I think a lot of the conditioning is really starting to set in, whether it's just be a little jab string into a crumple counter hit launcher follow-up, or if be the way you want to interact with the high-low mix-ups and stance cancels and movement. It's all something Silence has kind of been able to soak in and understand. And Sleep's been struggling.
Oh.
Okay.
Not struggling anymore. A forward one into flash kick, and there we go. That's a true combo. No amount of Tekken can save you from that one. You just got to hold the L, but it doesn't matter as Silence finds the round anyway.
Crouching too often, prepare to get blown up. Gonna hold that. All right, stepping away from the low kicks there. Has to hold that 1+2 chip damage though. Tries to get a whiff punish repeatedly. Stuffed out. Nina's got long legs. Right,
speaking of which, and no punish there.
Ooh, nice little
yeah,
wall
you gotta
combo
hold that.
here.
That's
this is gonna be a solid perfect. Silence is devastated.
This might be it. This is Sleep's last opportunity. You gotta win 3 in a row. But if anybody knows about the opportunity to win 3 in a row, it's my man right here next to me.
Okay, whoa, relax.
It can be done. It is not over.
I'm just a humble commentator. I'm nobody special.
It is not over yet.
That's
as Sleep
no.
stuck in the corner. Oh, wait, nothing happened.
Okay.
Why Silence? You had it.
Silence just kind of stood there. Yeah, but overall the game plan for Silence has been working super well. It's just a lot of really strong side steps and a couple jabs. But Sleep is alive with that low parry. Catches the roll down to the left as well. And we have a slide. We have the follow-up, and it will take it. Sleep is on the board. This isn't it.
Hit him with a little slide to the left, slide to the right as Sleep finding that little flicker of hope still alive in this set. And this is where it starts. Let me even up that damage real quick. Let's get some Oki going. Let's see what we can make happen. Okay, just a quick tech roll out, but it doesn't matter if you're just going to get sent right back down.
He's going to roll away. The upward one's not going to connect. We're going to have our wild standing mid punish here. Crazy counter hit launcher. We're going to see the Heat Smash burned, and we're going to a Game 5, Round 5.
Was there any other way for this Winners Finals? There's a reason these two made it this far. Silence and Sleep both got one more opportunity. We can see the caution with which they're throwing out these moves, but again, that up forward one, Sleep loves to throw out the grabs afterwards, and now mixing up all over the place. So hard for Silence to deal with this.
Yep, gonna sidestep little smack here. Oh no, the slide's gonna be caught here while standing forward to start off this punish combo. It's not gonna be any sort of crazy counter. It's actually end up dropping too. The 1+2 follow-up doesn't even connect. Slightly punished here. Sleep forced into Crouch, trying to fight his way out. We got a jab 1-2 into a throw here. What's the last mix gonna be? And that is gonna do it.
Das Boot.
The final kick. And Silence on the Nina takes it over Sleep. 3-2. Moving on to winner's side grand finals. Sleep is going to be dropping down to loser's side for losers finals to cement our top 3. How do loser semis go?
Yeah, let's take a look real quick. Let's see what this bracket is looking like here.
We'll be pulling it up shortly.
There we go.
So shout out to
Okay.
production. Stardust and Emir. Are they still playing? Oh, I think they've just concluded.
Oh, that's exciting. We're about to find out in real time.
I want to say it's Stardust that took it, but I'm not 100% sure.
All
I
right.
see the Jin win screen,
So probably
I'm
Stardust.
thinking Stardust there, yeah.
So
yes,
that means Stardust
moving on.
versus Sleep. Sleep definitely wide awake. Shout out Katy Perry after that last one. Headed into losers finals. Definitely not going to want to give this up after how tight that last one was.
What a set, man.
All right, yeah, we're going to figure out what's going on with the stream.
All
I
right.
don't know, maybe some like Guilty Gear Strive or something's going to come up.
Either
Either way, we'll have a good time.
Oh yeah, we're here for a fun time, for sure, for sure.
Look, I may not be here for a long time, but
But you're here for a good time.
But yeah, here we are at FGC number 10. We've been talking about it all day. Really great venue we have. We're so blessed to have a place like GameWorks here in Seattle. These kinds of places have been slowly falling off of the map. I mean, we recently had a similar place, Gamers Heaven, close their doors. But we're still here at GameWorks. They actually did close down for a little bit. The NFT Museum very momentarily took over.
Wow.
But GameWorks came back with a vengeance.
That's the lore before my time. That's
this place looking beautiful. Yeah, it was a dark timeline.
Oh, no.
Look, the NFT bros, they're stealing GameWorks. They're in my DMs. Like, there's no escape. One of them tried to hack my Google account today. I was like, I don't know what's going on here.
At least we're trying to shoo them away a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, a little bit. We're back with a vengeance.
Yeah, no, this event's been great, though. It's great to have that kind of crossover in multiple different communities as well. Right? We got Under Night here today. We got Guilty Gear here today.
Yeah.
We had Street Fighter events in the past, too.
We've had Smash events here.
Of course.
Not for FGC, SEA FGC, that is.
Yeah.
But there are bi-weekly Smash events here as well.
Okay.
Okay. What's the deal with the Strive exhibition? Okay. All right, well, we'll see how it goes. All right,
we'll see how it goes.
to fill everybody in on stream, talking to production about just figuring out what
How
exactly
scheduling's
we're going to
going.
do with the scheduling here. There is allegedly some sort of Strive money match, grudge match, something of the sort, some exhibition that they really want to get on the stream. So we may have Tekken Grands on stream. It may be later. It may be with some sort of free cam shenanigans. We'll figure it out. Either way, we'll keep y'all informed. But right now, we are worried about losers finals here. Will it be Sleep? Will it be Stardust? Both of these players have been running the bracket today. Only 3 remain, but only 2 after this set. Who is it going to be?
This is going to be another banger, best of 5, Jin versus Shaheen. What a fun top 3 we got. Nina, Jin, Shaheen, and our 4th also is Shaheen.
Yeah, I hope y'all like Shaheen today. They've been all over the stream.
They've been popping off. They've been popping off.
Charge character enjoyers in the chat. Loving it today. Chat, I hope y'all are having a great time. It's been a pleasure holding it down for you. I'm Lentini, by the way. here with Combo, just hanging out,
Yeah.
watching, enjoying some Tekken. My man Combo almost winning the entire bracket,
Okay,
honestly.
that's quite
but
an overstatement. I barely scraped to 7th place.
honestly, the only reason you lost was because he cheated.
Right.
I saw him. He was slapping your controller.
I
It
would
was,
never disrespect my opponent like that. We had a wonderful and fair and even set, and it was close. And I had a great time, and I can't.
it
wait
was
to
a
be back.
great set. It was a great set.
It was a fun time for sure. All right, Sleep and Stardust. Let's start it off. Get some nice jab toes here.
Those
Okay.
whip punishes.
All right, whip punishing after that. I'll let you win hook fist.
Okay.
We're going straight 4-4-2 heat engager.
I swear.
All
Stardust
right.
is winning all of his sets, but it's on the back of getting whiff punished like 87 times. I don't understand.
That's the mind of a mastermind. A genius that we're not there yet. We're not there yet. It's part of the vision. All right, great sidestep there.
That
2-1-3.
right there. That's why he wins. He gets whiff punished, and then he just plays defense out of his mind, barely getting touched in that round number 1.
All right, kick him off there. There's the hook fist on his approach. The homing move too. Great duck, but now getting counter hit stuck here. Okay, Combo's going to drop here. We are going to see the slide into follow-up, though. Up forward one to try and catch a roll. The hood is down, and Jin has awakened the demon.
It's time to get serious. The relic has been activated. This is like when you're fighting the anime antagonist and he goes into his second form after
yeah.
you beat him.
Yeah, here the electric wind hook fist there.
Oh.
Combo's going to drop
That
here.
was, I don't know what happened there. That was not the correct combo route to begin with.
We are going to see the heat first to fall after, but the 1+2 throw is going to connect here. What's the final mix going to be? Amazing sidestep
That
into
does
heat smash.
so much. Don't get down to it. Okay.
All right, back
okay.
1-2. Gonna see heat first on the way. 4-4-2. Up forward 1 into heat dash low. Hold those plus frames.
Sleep putting Stardust into a great situation there where that slight life deficit with 5 seconds left means you have to press a button. Magic 4 from Shaheen. Looking solid while standing. 2 punish. Gotta do it. Can you complete the combo this time? Yes, you can. We've seen Stardust drop a couple of those, but not that time. But look at that gray life. Sleep can bring this back.
Homing kick. Oh, we got our
wait.
flip kick here. This is gonna be big. Slide him out. There's our tornado. All right, finish him off, trying to push towards corner. No hard commit read on that roll. We're gonna see 4-4-2 and up forward 1. These guys will be trading their safe moves to approach. All right. Oh, it was a counter hit, and he's gonna be able to get a full pickup on this combo. Oh no, he's gonna, all right, up to go for the heat burst usage here. We're gonna see a kill at the end. It's gonna be a final get up option mix. And hold that.
Yeah, Stardust has not been super consistent with those Oki situations, but able to find it there when it mattered most. And that is the thing that will keep you in these brackets. And now we're just seeing, yeah, like the safe spacing, the up forward 1 from Sleep, the forward 2 from Stardust. Exactly what you expect to see. A couple of wavoo coming on out there. Nothing going to come out of it, though. Trying to force Sleep into a bad situation.
4-4-2 is not going to fully commit to the heat engager as he got hit out of it. Just poke each other out. There's a heat burst. How we moving in? What's the option? We're going to slide in. Oh, no. Stopped out by 4-4-2. A heat engager in reverse. Now it's Jin's turn to play the game, but Sleep didn't get the memo and mashed out anyway.
I told you my man was wide awake.
I believe it. I believe it. All right, we got some 2-1 jab checks here. Oh, no.
Sidestep
after the
launcher?
sidestep.
I
It's
like
kind of the
it.
reverse where your opponent sidesteps and you launch them instead.
Yeah, like, yeah, boy, you thought. That's why you just gotta play like Devil Jin, where you sidestep, press 1 button, and they take 70 damage.
Oh, yeah. Great time. It's a great time.
You feel so good at the game, you literally just pressed 1 button.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, up forward 1.
That
Gonna
was
close
a
out.
near perfect game from Sleep. He was just cooking them.
Sleep loves those up forward 1 finishers.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good move. You're plus. It's decently fast. It's got a heat engager, heat dash as well. Not bad. Not
If
bad
it
at all.
hits,
Hey, that's true. But sometimes I see him trying to catch people rolling or get up with that move, and I'm like, probably go for something mid or low, right? Something we also saw Amir go for. So if both these Shaheen players are doing it, I'm probably missing something.
I think a big part of it. Oh,
Sleep. I got it.
yeah.
Hold on.
We both just got brain blasted
Absolutely
there.
blanked out for a second. Dude, getting put on the spot for me is like the worst thing you could do to me.
Yeah, you ever had that thing when you were in like grade school and they're going around the room like, what's a fun fact about you?
Yes.
And you're just panicking.
Yes, you were there to witness my fun fact panic situation.
Yeah, okay.
Over at TNS9.
This dude, he panicked for a solid 10 minutes.
I had no idea. I think I ended up choosing I love McDonald's as my fun fact because I genuinely could not figure out what I should be saying. It was, oh my goodness.
That was rough.
You can't put me on the spot. Ask me to tell a joke, I crumble. I'm gone.
Yeah, what's brown and sticky?
Brown sugar?
A stick.
That is true. Actually. Dang it! Dang it! Yeah, you got me.
That's my go-to when someone tells me to tell them a joke.
I think you've hit me with this before. You've definitely hit me with this before. I can't believe I forgot. Anyway, we're going to be seeing the counter hit launcher taking us over here to the corner. All right, restand off the heat first. Oh my goodness, let that heat smash rip.
Once you're at this point in the bracket, getting hit in the corner is so scary. Right, that's the check there. Like, how good of a player are you really? Is getting your opponent into the corner a good thing or a bad thing? Because sometimes when you're at low ranks and your launcher sends someone into the corner, you're like, well, now I don't have a combo and I don't know what to do. Like,
this might be a problem,
I don't know, like 1-2-1 or something. Let's see what happens.
But we're here, you know, top 3 of FGC number 10.
Speaking
of
which,
course, these guys know what they're doing.
Can you get to the corner off of this? Maybe.
We're getting real close here on that push. Okay.
There you go.
Keep it nice and low.
Okay, breaks out of the grab.
Yep, and then
that's
just go for the
sleep
power
classic.
Crush. Yep, power crush after the throw tech. Fun time.
But hey, we got a little bit further in the set play there. Sleep always goes for that grab at low health. Stardust broke out of it, saying, no, you have to mash on me twice.
True enough. All right, we're sitting.
See what the stage is here. We're going to go random. We're going to actually choose something here. We go random, okay. Seen a lot of random today. How do you feel about this stage?
I think if you can utilize at a perfect angle getting multiple restands on multiple wall splats, it's insane. And of course, getting the fun little, what is it? The geezer? I don't know. Like the thing that pops you up, you get another extended free launcher.
Yeah.
It's like funny when you get that off on corner as well.
It is very interesting. It's also interesting how each of them only activates once. So you can play the game of Around the World. Can I get all of them?
Exactly. And that kind of plays into the game, the multiple restands and along walls as well. It's a fun thing. Fun time.
Yeah, it's a fun little knowledge check game of how's your spacing on these things. Speaking of which, there's your opportunity.
There's
that's one. And yeah, you're just dead.
Yeah, that's
Look, there's no reason to go for a real combo there. Press one button to win faster.
You get your heat burst restand, you get your heat smash finisher.
So many people try to be like technical in those situations. Like, no.
I mean, it's fun, but you don't have to.
Nah. Pressing a button and winning for it is fun.
It does feel good.
It feels
really
so good.
Oh, we got it down to oh no! Immediately after that, hit him with the mid. And getting the tornado off the back 1-2 and finishing it off, man. That heat smash is crazy.
Yeah, no bounce, but he did not need it in that corner.
Oh, again, have to hold that counter hit launcher here. We're getting carried over to the corner for sure. Pretty much any like round start mid-screen combo is going to take you to the corner in this stage.
We saw Stardust opting to roll right. That is a small little optimization that can mean a lot because now you can't get bounced off of that.
Oh, nice. Fought back. Gonna finish it off here. We're running up on this corner. What's the mix gonna be? All right, we have a heat burst response. You're gonna have to hold that attack, sweeping some low. And there is the flash kick for the guard break. Remove all of that gray health. Into the immediate heat smash. Use those plus frames. Staying low yet again.
Yeah, that's the classic. If you're low on heat, you might as well throw out that heat smash.
Oh, yeah.
Because you get a free neutral skip out of it.
Only issue is if you're too far and you get sidestepped.
Yeah.
But even then, it pushes you so far forward that they have to be really fast.
I mean, we saw that happen to Sleep a lot on winner's side, right?
Right, yeah.
That Nina sidestep was so threatening.
Silence was ready for it. Yep. We've been shot a couple times between Amir and Christian.
No wall bounce.
Oh, all right. Back 1-2 tornado.
They're making him wish he had it, though.
2 for a perfect. We're here on round 5. Sleep 1 round away for the grand finals rematch.
And Stardust not over-representing that down 2. It's very easy to get into a canned pressure string setup with that down 2, where your opponent can kind of just fuzzy your offense and make you suffer for it.
I did want to note out that Stardust had been hop kicking way less. We did see finally a hop kick now. Not too big of a punish. We're seeing a flip kick, not getting whip punish in 4-4-2 on Sleep side as well. Another hop kick. He's got to be holding these 2-1 strings.
Okay. Not too much coming off of that because he didn't get the counter hit. And that's scary, yeah.
This is going to be it. Sleep takes it with a solid, dominating 3-0 over Stardust. But what a great set nonetheless. Stardust still taking us to round 5 on that last game with the Jin. We always love seeing some variation of Mishimas. You know, it's a Tekken classic.
Of course, everybody loves the Mishimas. Jin, of course, that unique Mishima, like the beginner-friendly Mishima.
The Mishima Kazuma mix.
We barely saw Stardust going for those normal electrics. We saw more of the Zenshin stance electrics than the normal ones, which was very interesting. Of course, he's a character who's pretty complete without them. Also, we just got confirmation we are going straight into Grand Finals. You'll love to see it. We got more Tekken on the way. The run back.
This is it. Yeah, we're going to be seeing Sleep stepping right back up to the plate, approaching the throne. That is Winterside Grand Finals, where Silence is sitting comfortably with Nina.
Silence's outfit is clean.
Silence got the
knows how to dress.
Oh, yeah.
Also like these chairs. Like as far as gamer chairs go, like the Racer, Hyper X, whatever garbage.
DX Racer.
DX Racer, that's it. You can tell they're not sponsoring me. Those things are so uncomfortable.
Oh, really?
These are actually pretty good. Like I don't feel like I'm developing a back problem just by sitting in this chair.
Cougar. Not bad.
Also very big.
Yeah, thankfully it's nice and spacious. You're not getting cramped on like your legs, your thighs, your arms.
That's a big part of it with those DX Racers. There is constant pressure on your thighs. If you're like me and you have pretty big thighs, it is so...
Nice flex.
It feels really bad. Look, what can I say? I do squats.
No, where I also have a above average size thighs.
Look, if you do squats like me, do not get a DX Racer. It's not worth it.
Professional recommendation.
It hurts your legs so much.
I'll take it. I'll take your word for it. Honestly, I've never been one for gamer chairs.
Oh, yeah, they suck.
Never bought my own. I just
get yourself like a used Herman Miller.
Yeah, I hear real good things about Herman Miller. Honestly, I got to get my hands on one of those at some point.
The butt hammock goes crazy.
All right, we're popping on over to Ortiz Farm for our first game of Grand Finals, chat. I hope you're all having a great time. Thank you so much for joining us here for FGC number 10's Tekken 8 tournament. Here's Grand Finals. This is the end of it all. Let's get into it. Sleep versus Silence, the run back from Winners Finals.
These two players have proven that they belong here. Sleep with the 3-0 on loser's side. Very definitive. Yeah, there was a fight back, but at the end of the day, Sleep pulled out every single one of those, and now Poise got the momentum, got the pressure. Can we get some cheeky wall breaks on this as well to extend some combos? Nothing too crazy yet.
Yeah, not to mention last set that these guys played in Winners Finals seemed really strong with the fast 2-0 from Sleep early on. And then Silence started crawling back until they submit to the victory in Winners Finals. So let's see where the momentum and the pacing of this set's going to go if Silence is more warmed up.
If your strength is long sets, this is a good position for Silence to be in.
Because you've got two to work with. If you do end up getting reset, you have an entire other set to mess with.
Exactly. Minimum of 6 games to work with. So if I'm Silence, I'm feeling pretty good about this.
All right, these guys just poke each other out. It was homing after homing, and these guys were sidestepping for fun anyway. Finally taking us over the corner. The slide is going to whiff. The Silence did get up in a different direction, but no hard whip punish from Silence either. All right, on forward one. Look at this side step though from Silence. You already know this is the defensive game plan Silence is looking for, but great launcher here from Sleep. Get the heat burst activation. We're going to see heat dash combo. Will it be enough? Oh no.
Shout out those cows in the background getting abducted just real quick. Well, what happened to that goat? Did you see that?
Yeah,
with a llama, whatever's going on here. I don't know.
Alpacas?
Alpaca? Yeah, alpacas. Right. That sounds right.
That's right.
Dude just teleported.
That happens sometimes. When the fighters get too close, the alpacas just decide to peace out.
Yeah, the game does a good job of keeping them from getting in the way. It's very impressive that there's that much going on in the background and somehow they aren't an issue.
Yeah, they're like, look at that. The alpaca's right next. He's just there. He's in the middle of a fight. Doesn't even care.
Oh, there he goes.
And he's gone.
He just gets punted. Punted by their aura.
Disappears. All right, we got some more jab checking here from Silence. Great down forward one in response here from Sleep.
Okay.
Trying to play some 3s and 4s. Keep it low. 2-1 string. Oh, no. Okay, it's not going to be a hard launcher on that counter hit trade. Like the nice little chop there, the potential heat engager, but a war of attrition now. Silence is whittling down. Sleep getting the launcher here. We're seeing a heat dash combo, and it's going to close it out.
And what did we say? Sleep, 2 quick rounds, and Silence is like, hold up, wait, let me try real quick.
Okay, the roll away from the heat engager into an immediate slide follow-up.
That's some commitment.
No jump in this time around. I think Sleep realized every time he jumps in, Silence repositions off the ground really well.
Yes.
And any post-jump and follow-up has actually been a problem for Sleep. So after the slide and follow-up, he's like, I'm not going to mess with that anymore. Let's reset. I'm down.
Silence a little more precise on the combos as well. Crouching under the Magic 4, gonna make you pay for it. You're stuck not just at the wall, but in a corner. So scary because you can't really bounce out of the pressure. You're just locked, locked in.
Heat engager into the jabs. That's gonna hurt.
And Silence up 1-0 after 2 kind of rough rounds. Oh, I forgot about that ender. That's like such a rough ender. You don't even get to celebrate. You're immediately back in the action. The Apache attack helicopter coming at you.
It's a windscreen, but at what cost? Nina never gets to rest. No wonder she wants that vacation so badly.
Yeah, for real.
I don't blame her at all. I think she deserves it.
My girl's working 80-hour work weeks.
It's not
There
fair.
is no way she's getting overtime for that.
Oh, no, not at all.
Not in this capitalist society.
I would imagine her contracts with Kazuya are quite nice and hefty, though.
Yeah, they're probably pretty good. There's no way.
She'd be doing this if it wasn't.
Yeah, Kazuya's got to pay her pretty well.
All right, we got some. All right, I like the homing here, trying to catch the sidestep. Yeah, Sleep is definitely falling apart a lot of the sidesteps and just kind of the inner outer axis momentum, whether it be on get-up options or just in between the boxing sessions. It's been a struggle.
Speaking of boxing sessions, we're playing neutral right now.
That chip damage, great counter hit launcher here. This is going to be some big damage.
But can you convert off of it into more than just some damage? Because how many times have we seen this?
Up forward 1. What's the follow-up going to be?
Oh,
Okay.
the patience. But it still doesn't matter. Sleep waited, and somehow Silence finds a way through.
Oh, and now Silence continues. Swiping away over at Sleep's feet. Gets the 1+2 dual gun follow-up.
That is one of the most important factors of defense in Tekken. If you backdash, if you sidestep, you have so much access to blocking despite those defensive movement options that if your opponent doesn't time it perfectly and doesn't punish appropriately, they can still lose the interaction for guessing right.
Yep. It's tough. So many random little factors on timing and positioning that matter so much in the end. Oh, man. Can't keep blocking forever. We didn't pay $70 for a blocking game.
Yeah, this is starting to look kind of rough.
Sidestep launcher.
It's looking kind of rough as Silence continues to walk away with this game.
All right, we got some jab chat. Okay, nice. We're seeing sidestep launcher in response here from Sleep.
Your chance.
Run it
A
up,
little
run it
micro
up.
dash there too.
Oh, the counter hit launcher. He's fishing for it. Doesn't
Venus.
connect there.
Silence is so good at finding those side steps. To anybody who thinks side steps are bad in this game, just watch this VOD back and see how it's done.
All right, sends the flying. Nina does not get wall splat, though. Sleep is looking for something a little more. Jumps in. Up for 1 with the heat dash. Use those plus frames, but Silence is ready for the 1+2 throw. And we get a launcher in the corner for Silence to take this second game. Now Silence is 1 game away from taking this entire tournament.
We are so close to our finale here. Silence up 2-0. And this is a particularly rough 2-0 because if you remember on winner's side, Sleep was up 2-0 before Silence brought it back, which means Silence has won 5 games in a row against Sleep. Such a hard situation, and we do see the law coming out.
Are we sure?
Any of y'all seen Video Game High School? The law?
That's such a crazy throwback. I haven't watched that in like over a decade.
That show was a banger. Anybody looking for like some really goofy...
I didn't rewatch that.
Yeah, like some
I didn't rewatch
terminally online media
That's
on
a good
YouTube.
one.
It's on like what, Rocket Jump or something.
I
Just
forgot
look
who
up
produced
Video
it.
Game High School.
Oh yeah, it's a phenomenon. You definitely would have seen it.
It's a really fun little show. It's about like high schools that specialize in pro video games.
Yeah, it's like they're extracurriculars. They compete against one another in other schools. It's part of their grades too.
Honestly, pretty before its time as well.
Yeah.
Because this is back when the idea of pro esports was still kind of in its infancy. Like CS:GO was even new.
It's like there were legacy small scenes at that point. You had StarCraft, you had like the
Yeah.
arcade scenes already been, because this is early 2010s, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was before it got really, really big. So yeah, fun little throwback there. But Silence going to clear up that first round real quick. I'm excited to see what this loss was going to end up doing for Sleep. It could end up just being a Hail Mary for this last game just to try it out and see what may or may not happen.
Silence looking like second season Brian out here, absolutely terrorizing the wall. The fall from grace for this man after being up 2-0 on winner's side. Looking so good. Those golden guns in shambles right now as Silence.
Perfect. It's tick after tick. Doesn't even know when to press. Tries to sidestep. Gets low poked for and then gets launched for. We're going to see Silence kind of retreat a little bit. Gets another launcher. It's like Sleep doesn't know when to press. And get a tornado here on the corner combo. Finishing off with a heat engager. Starting up with a new one. Gets a wall splat too. Into tornado. We're going to see a heat dash to finish your combo. There it is, the perfect for Silence to take it 3-0 over Sleep, and that is our FGC number 10 Tekken 8 champion.
My man made varsity with that one. Oh my goodness, Silence. 6 games in a row against Sleep, all from winner's side, looking so good. Sleep, of course, huge ups to this man. We saw how good he was in this tournament.
Oh yeah.
If for no other reason, sticking it to Silence so hard on winner's side before that adaptation came out, and then of course, dumpstering in losers finals with the 3-0. I see a little, I think, a photo op going on there. I'm not sure why he's going to try to beat him up with the box, but whatever the case, I don't remember that in the rule set. But
Catching hands out of the game.
Good stuff to Silence, closing it out, looking dominant at FGC 10. If any of y'all want to stick it to him, head out to FGC 11. Maybe he'll even be at Battle of BC. I don't know, but for now, he is our champion.
Yeah, congratulations to Silence, pulling up with the Nina again. Well contested to be a very strong character. So good to see that representation is showing up. But man, Silence's defensive play was impeccable. Silence has no problem sidestepping and just poking for a long extended period of time. When he has that confidence, we're going to see what we saw at the very end of this set, where it's launcher after launcher, and then letting combos fly, launch yet again, and just rinse and repeat.
Looking so good.
Silence, super, super strong there. But huge shout-outs to Sleep as well, making it all the way this far up to Grand Finals for that run back. And in the beginning of that winner's final set was looking really good too, right? The strong, solid 2-0 to start us off with. Man, just great sets and great players.
We come back stronger.
Yeah, yeah, super excited to see how the rest of Seattle Tekken is going to develop. I got to keep my eye out for more events. I think the Salon hosts their weekly tomorrow evening.
All right, the Salon has Tekken now?
Yeah, the Salon's doing Tekken as well.
Okay.
I don't know if I can make it tomorrow, but definitely something I want to keep an eye out for the future, and you guys should too if you can't get enough of Tekken. This is the place to be. Event after event. It's been great stuff, but I think that's going to wrap it up here for us here on Tekken.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on next, if they're getting that exhibition maybe.
Could be looking at Guilty
Okay,
Gear.
yeah, we are probably going to get that.